The Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAAN, has asked passengers to expect flight delays on Sunday after Air Peace flight P47190 skidded off the runway at the Port Harcourt International Airport in Rivers State. In a statement, the Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, FAAN, Obiageli Orah, indicates that the evacuation of the 127 passengers was completed safely with no casualties. Air Peace flight departed Lagos and landed at Port Harcourt International Airport at approximately 7:45 a.m. The aircraft overshot runway 3 upon landing. And it's time to join our correspondent Kingsley Amajiri live from Port Harcourt to give us an update on the latest development. Kingsley, thank you so much for joining us on Nationwide, and let's have updates from you.
I'd like to welcome you to the Port Harcourt International Airport. Of course, we are at the local wing where the incident that earlier happened today occurred. We've been able to go through the departure wing and also the arrival wing before we came out to this place, and I will tell you that why the authorities have reassured the passengers and the public of the safety of lives and passengers at this facility. We also try to establish a contact with the officials of the airline involved, but the manager, we are reportedly informed, is still at the runway where I think they are carrying out preliminary investigation to ascertain what must have been responsible for that incident. But beyond that, activities is also at its peak. At this airport, operations are still ongoing. Both arrival and departure flights are also still ongoing, even as they had earlier on by the authorities of the Federal Airport Authority had reported that there may be slight delays in arrival into the Port Harcourt Airport. We have noticed passengers arriving at this airport. There is no cause for alarm. For what we have gathered so far, what happened is not anything so serious to arise, to cause fear or tension in the minds of those traveling using this facility. But some persons we have also engaged has also used this platform to call on the authorities to ensure that the highest standard of safety is maintained, and also calling attention of the airliners to ensure that they put all checks on their airlines and ensure that safety is given the priority in all of their operation. But at the moment, economic activities at this Port Harcourt Airport is still at its height without any cause for alarm. This is the situation at the Port Harcourt International Airport, I would say.
All right. It's good to know that there's no cause for alarm and the 127 passengers are safe. But you mentioned earlier that authorities are in a meeting actually to ascertain the cause of the skid. But let's hear from you. Do you have feelers on why this happened? What actually caused the skid?
You know, at the moment as we speak, I've been able to talk to the officials of the airline involved. They told me that they don't have the authority to speak to the press right now, but that the preliminary investigation is still ongoing to ascertain the exact cause of what might have been responsible for that incident that occurred earlier on in the day. But that has also, like I established earlier on, not affected flight operations, both for the airline involved and other airliners operating at this facility.
Kingsley Amajiri, thank you so much, and we hope to get more updates from you subsequently. Thank you very much.